or a zombie, but he knows a lot about zombies, and he plays video games. You're watching Doctrzombie. He's not a doctor or a zombie, but he knows a lot about zombies. He plays video games.
Oh, that was... He was going for the quad damage, too. And I just happened to get there a millisecond before.
Hey everybody, it's the Doctrzombie show. You're watching Doctrzombie. He's not a doctor or a zombie, but he knows a lot about zombies.
What the fuck?
And he plays video
Whoa!
games.
Oh no, the frog! He's gonna get away! Shit! Oh, oh fuck! No! Oh, Jesus. Oh. The frog was gone when I found him. What frog are you talking about?
But he knows a lot about zombies, and he plays video games.
Fuck. Okay, he's fucking dead.
He's slightly dead.
One more.
Whoa! I rode on your face! What the hell?
I was wondering how the fuck you did that.
You launched me!
Oh my god, that was amazing.
I'm just looking up at the last Parasite bug and I just see Engineer go flying across the sky. I'm like,
That
oh,
was nuts.
I rode Doc's face.
Holy shit.
It was glorious.
congratulations. dude. I'm so happy for you.
Man,
The world's best mustache ride.
I need a cigarette.
Hello again, welcome back to another Doctrzombie live stream. Another hardcore Minecraft Doctrzombie live stream. Tonight, of course, we're playing hardcore Minecraft, and it was a real up in the air 50-50 shot between this, the hardcore world that we were previously on doing Minecraft and all that, or playing on a multiplayer anarchy world called Simpcraft, which is the has one thing going for it. It's got no fucking queue. Because getting into 2B2T has continued to be fucking impossible. But I don't know that you guys care at all about a random non-2B anarchy server now that Constantium is gone. Rip in peace, Constantium. There's, I'm sure there's 1,000 of them out there still, all 2B clones, copycats. But this one has just the weird distinction of being vaguely associated with Mr. Beast. But we're back in our hardcore world, in our barely sorted chest system that I should probably fix. We've got cobbled deep slate, which I think I'm going to need for my build here. We've got our empty furnaces and our raw copper and bread and other shit. Hello, Padavox. Is it back now? Constantium's back? If that's true, I should go. I should go back to Constantium sometime in the next couple of weeks. Just to pop my old head in somewhere where I'm still semi-known. Ah, God. So, yes, glorious, wonderful. Glad to hear it, honestly, because if it isn't 2B, Constantium is the next best thing, for sure. Let's just sort of semi-organize the shit out of this. What am I gonna need to do today? So I've been watching, continuing to watch a lot of Hermitcraft. Just either their main Hermitcraft season stuff or their their weird life series that they've done, which is great fun. But it reminds me how little I know about Minecraft these days. Like, just they do shit, and I'm like, oh my god, I didn't know that was a thing. Or, I never thought about doing that in the game. One thing I'm going to need to do, though, is get more wood. So it's a good thing I've been growing trees over there, because I could definitely use some. And of course, I'm sorry, blep? What was blep? Why blep noise? That was a weird noise. Anybody know what the fuck that noise is? I really don't. I really have no idea what that could have been. Pretty sure it was not Minecraft. So, anyway. Hi, Brandon. Welcome. Padavox, of course. Welcome. The Constantium news was recent. Like, within the last week, I think I heard that it was down. And my understanding was that it was permanent, but you know what? I didn't really ask. I didn't say, hey, anybody know for sure if it's never coming back? Is it like a temporary thing? Does anybody even know? It's been many, many years since I've been on Constantium as well. Last time, of course, was Spectre Base, where I was building a volcano, and Nick Butcher had done some like incredible shit there, and I was just like, goddamn, I just did not have the motivation and time, and now, of course, I'm like, damn, I should have done more. Should have, could have, would have, but did not. There's one cow. I'd love to get some cow breeding going on. I think that's very important to my sustainability here, for leather reasons mainly, but also food. So yeah, let's see if we can get like some basic shit going. God damn it! Thanks. Thank you, Dirty D, for reminding me that the fucking microphone. I just wish it would never do this. It's only down to 22 this time. Who's fucking with my microphones? Honest to God. Alright, that's the right one. Yep. Okay, great. Wish there was like a lock button. Do not change this ever, you fucks. Alright. Good now. Much better. Right up the mic. God damn. See, I got my shaders working tonight. I almost forgot about them, and then right at the end, I was like, "Oh wait, like the title of the previous hardcore Minecraft video was like getting my shaders back," and it was like it reminded me, "Oh shit, I need my shaders." I like them, and people also like to see a little bit of a difference. You know? Yeah, I know. Yeah. Because it is so long in between streams, and I didn't stream Tuesday because we had a bunch of family stuff going on, and by the time I actually sat down at the computer, it was almost 10 o'clock, and I was like, I'm not going to do that to myself or anybody else. I'm just going to relax. Wound up playing a little bit more Warhammer, Total War, Warhammer 2, because I don't own 3. It was on Game Pass for a while, and I played it there and enjoyed it a lot, but now I've got a better, stronger computer that can handle it, and the game is no longer on Game Pass. Now I have to pay like $60. 25 I think I saw it for on sale, which is pretty decent, but also way too much for me. At the moment I am on a severe budget crunch. So I'll keep playing number 2, which I'm still getting a lot of use out of. It's not, I haven't played it a lot. I certainly haven't beaten it with all the different races, and there's DLC if I really got bored and wanted to download and spend money on, some additions for it. Okay. Ramble. Let's replant our saplings, because I just tore them all down, and we're definitely going to need more. We're just going to go ahead and clear some space over here. Okay, and we'll just plant a bunch of them like fucking next to each other. That ought to do it. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I did Tuesday. I played that a little bit, and between Tuesday and today, I've been playing the Dark Elves, the Witch Lord Malekith, or whatever his name is. And I moved up from easy to normal difficulty, because I'd won the last 2 without too much effort. Like, there were a couple stumbles, but nothing threatening. to my, game. So I was like, all right, I'll bump it up to difficulty normal. I had to go back 100 turns in the past because that's how far it was before I could find where I hadn't done like a colossal fuck up. It was like so bad. I was like, okay, things have gone bad. I cannot win against this empire that is coming for my fucking all my holes. Let me see how far back I have to go before I've made a critical error. And like the saves were just like immediately after a critical error or right before an unstoppable force comes to smash one of my towns, putting me on a long road to recovery that wound up putting me, too far behind. And I had to go back like 100 or more turns before finally I was like, yeah, this feels good. this I can salvage. Yeah, it was a long haul of shit. All right. Too much rambling makes for not making smart choices as far as getting shit done. So, let's take all the logs. Let's see how many logs I've got. I actually don't have any, and I probably should keep some. So we're gonna leave some of that there. We'll also leave some of those behind. I have a lot of sticks. There we go. All right, I need to build a fence for my cows. Welcome, Merc Drake. Hello, buddy. And Dirty D, I don't know if I mentioned specifically, but thank you for the mic check as well. Tonight's drink is tequila reposada, the gold-colored tequila, mixed with a little triple sec, mixed with a spicy ginger snap flavored syrup, which honestly, the tequila and the triple sec have drowned it out so much that I really can't taste the ginger snappiness, which kind of sucks because I was hoping to taste that. I feel like that would be a good one. I feel like it'd be a good one in milk and vodka, like a milk and cookies type situation. But I, didn't do that tonight at least. I've got plenty more syrup. And last time I tried to do the milk and syrup together, it was way too fucking sweet. So I have to make sure that I, it'll probably be a White Russian situation like the last time was. All right, we're getting late. I don't want to be caught out in the darkness, but I do want to start because I can't sleep until a couple more minutes go by. But let's rush out here and yeah, okay, immediately dark. Probably should have stayed inside. Okay, let me just take the dirt because I'm gonna fill in this hole here. Okay. All right, let's go inside, sleep, and head back to the fields and get a fence built for our cows. If you put vodka and milk together, it does not curdle, no. Or at least not fast enough to, like, make it bad. If a White Russian's a common drink, so. Tequila might. I don't know. I've definitely have seen milk curdle in drinks before. Back when I was doing the roll for cocktail. That definitely happened. All right, back down here. Let's keep an eye on that creeper. That's how I lost my last world. Feeling like maybe I should have just gone up a level and done it up there. All right, here he is. And I hit the damn grass. Fucking grass. blocked the shot for that damn creeper. Alright. Let's just level up to this corner here. Okay. And then let's build a little barn area here. We'll just mark out the walls. Okay, and then we'll rope it off. Okay, and then we'll put a gate here. With a corral. Okay. Then when I want to bring the cows in, I can lock one door, open the other one, it'll be fine. Okay. Let's temporarily mark this off so that they can't escape. And we will fill it in with regular wood blocks later. Alright. Looks a bit shit, but should be functional. Now we gotta go nab our cows. We've got the wheat for it. Okay. Lots of cows. Let's bring all these boys inside. And then make a chicken grinder later as well. So, would you guys have any interest in me doing a live stream? Maybe not a series, but maybe just a stream or two on Simpcraft? Is that something that appeals to nobody, everybody, some of you? What if we did it together? What if we all just, like, 5 or 6 of us, or, you know, the 2 of us who actually would do it, went over to Simpcraft, started a new base there, you know, during a stream or whatever? Would that be of any interest to y'all? Let me know. If not, then fuck it. I don't know. No skin off my back. Alright, 2 of you dumb shit dumb cows didn't follow because you're dumb and shit. I'm not even going that fast. I'm busy breaking all the damn grass and you still won't follow me, you dumb shit cows. Alright. Right down here. Come on in. All the cows. And the one sheep. Okay. Great! Look at that. We got a bunch of livestock that we can breed, get XP, and more importantly, leather for enchanting purposes. Let's get rid of this extra little hill here. Not be against it, might even be willing to help with it as long as I don't have to plan anything. Yeah, that's, yeah, I certainly am not the most, useful Minecrafter as far as any anarchy or, creative building goes. I, have an idea in my head, start it, it comes out looking like shit, I get bored, and then I quit. That's usually how it goes. The hardcore worlds are great because I usually get exploded before I lose interest in my designs. So that's helpful. I think it might just be fun to meme one day and do it. I'm going to go out there and build a Fort Dick on some other random ass anarchy server. Okay, looking good. We've got the cows set up. What's next? What other things do I need? The chicken grinder would be a great one. I'd love to do something a little smarter than I usually do with... So, okay. Your wife makes the plans. I just go build the farms. Nice. Hi, Slippy. Welcome. I've been watching, as I mentioned, a lot of Hermitcraft, a lot of Tango Tech and Etho and whatnot, and B-dubs. And I want to be smarter about using redstone because it can do a lot of things that I have never really given it credit for. And I don't know if there's a way to make a chicken farm more automated. I bet there is. I can already think of like one thing that might work. So, like if they lay eggs, you could automatically route the eggs into a dispenser that then, you know, shoots them every interval or whatever, or every time you get 16 eggs or some shit like that. I don't know. I bet it's possible. I know it's possible. It's not a very difficult concept. Auto steaks using what, lava? Okay. But I know how to do a basic chicken grinder. So let's start with that. Let's make it look nice, though. Let's not make it look total shit made out of dirt or whatnot. Let's at least try to make something kind of... what's the word? kind of decent looking. How about that? So let's start by dumping off my blocks that I will eventually make look nicer. Let's grab the cobbled deep slate. Let's take 4 stacks of that and smelt it. Now I will definitely need more coal, and that will require me to either make the coal by bringing back logs and smelting those, or dig up some coal. Let's grab some additional furnaces here. And logs. Let's take the few logs that I have. I don't have any more coal, do I? No, but I have some sticks. Okay, we'll make at least one piece of coal. Doc M77 is good redstone. Yeah, Tango Tech's redstone is fucking insane. The game he built. And I recently was invited to... This is a great, actually, landscape. I love looking at this shit coming out. This is a great place for a base. I'm quite happy with it. Recently was invited to tour Jack the Ripper's Ocean's Anomalous base that Dark Takanawa was also a part of. And he has a game similar to Decked Out 2. In 2B2T had one that he built using redstone. So that's fucking insane. Okay. Speaking of fucking insane, got some charcoal. Let's keep these things running. So we've got deep slate here. I can turn deep slate, excuse me, into nothing, apparently. Maybe if I smelt it again, it could become something. Otherwise, I could just use it as is. Let's see. Can deep slate be further smelted? No. Doodle doodle doo 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 doo. I don't think I can actually do anything with deep slate. Can I even make like stairs out of it? Nope. Okay, well then maybe I should stop smelting this. Maybe that's a terrible idea. Did you ever think of that, you fuck? Okay. We'll leave one going for, you know, just maybe using it for shading or whatever. All right, let's take all the coal out, all the charcoal, combine it together as needed. We don't have much. I definitely need to chop down some more trees and or go digging for more coal, because that is just not enough. So cobbled deep slate I could turn into polished deep slate, and that I can also turn into some stairs, can I further change that? Yep, into bricks. This is where the actual use is. Smelting it back into deep slate was not terribly useful. I can do that into stairs. Okay, cool. I think I need slip. I'll sit back and wonder what it'll actually do. I need beginner's redstone. It's been a long time since advanced Minecraft has actually been advanced at Minecraft. Trust me. What I need is basic bitch Minecraft again. Let's build the chicken grinder close to the farm here with the cows and the sheep. And let's see what these things look like together. So we're going to do cobbled deep slate, bricks. I can polish it right in my inventory. So some polished. Okay. All right. So what we got to do is just kind of lay them out, see how they look, and what we want for our thing. Okay. Now with the shaders, there's even more, you know, variants to how they're going to look. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me grab some more wood, and then we'll build a little chicken grinder. A little basic thing. I will also need some iron, which I think I've run out of. That's unfortunate. Because I'll need funnels. Yeah, back in the day, early, you know, 2000s, 2010s, 12s, whenever my first video for Minecraft came out, there was not a lot of info on doing shit with redstone, or really anything, video-wise. There was a lot of, you know, written tutorials, which is how I learned it, but I was like, shit, if somebody could just do a video showing off how to build something, you know, what to do so you don't get fucking lost in caves, even. Basic bitch Minecraft. Yeah, building with B-dubs, learned building. Alright. Okay, so let me build. I'm just gonna, since I'm out here, I'm just gonna go ahead and build a one of these things, crafting table, for use out here. I hear an Enderman, and that worries me very much. I have an idea, though. I saw this, and I'm not sure how it works exactly. I do not want this dude to kill me. I want to look him in the eyes, but he is very close by. Where the fuck is he? He sounds like he's, like, eating my ass right now. Jesus. Must be like a tunnel in there or something. Right, whatever. It's fine. I'm not going to spend all day looking for that damn Enderman. More wood. I need, I think, this much. Okay. Gib chests. Alright, let's put the chicken grinder right over here. Bottom level is going to be chest, because that's where you want all the stuff to go. Also, fucking idiot. I'll just keep this shit with me. There must be some kind of cave underneath, because I hear a skeleton there, too. Okay. let's do some slabs as well. Alright, I like the look of deep slate bricks. I'm a big brick guy. Love me bricks. Okay. Oh, can I make stairs out of polished? I can. I already do. My bad. Grab those. Okay, and then we want the polished deep slate here. Doesn't have to be gorgeous, just not fucking shit. Chicken-powered iron farm? Redstone, I have an entire world just for experimenting and learning redstone. That's actually smart. Like, that's the way you gotta do it. Just have a world where you spawn in a bunch of shit, just to mess with it and see how it works, because honestly, that way you're gonna save yourself so much time and headache. Okay, I want the chickens to land, you know, here where I can swipe them with a sword. In order to do that, I need them to be held up by a oak slab. No, that won't work, because I need... Alright, I gotta get the iron, so that I know what the fuck I'm doing. Let me just shove all the stuff that I'm gonna use to build here first. Because I gotta have a real good... I'll just leave the rest of this shit here, too. Visual idea of what the fuck I'm doing. Or I won't do it right. So let's go grab the iron. I'm only gonna need... I may have some in my base, but honestly, I'm just gonna go down and see if I can farm up a bit. I'm only gonna need, like, 10-ish. Maybe less. Alright. You know, I'm worried that going too deep is bad for iron. I do recall that being the case. Instead, let me just, like, go in a straight line here. Like, the best for iron is to go to one of those goddamn mountaintops. Honestly, if I don't get anything in this attempt here... Let me switch to my stone pick for now. Maybe I'll do that. Iron, fuck off. Like, I'm so pissed at how bad the drops are for iron now. Yeah, best on mountaintops. There is a mountain in the distance. I should probably go do that. Let me just dig a little tunnel here. Then I'll head back upstairs, sleep for the night. I should probably carry a clock with me so I know what time to go back. Solid. Right. Fucking A. I didn't realize when I bought all those chickens back in 2020 that I was investing in a real volatile commodities market. But now my neighbors come over to me for chicken eggs. They're like, oh, I'll give you a couple bucks for a dozen eggs. And it's like, they're saving money, honestly. I don't even charge them the Walmart rate for chicken eggs. And my eggs are fucking premium. Backyard, sexy chicken eggs. I just ran into a cave. Hold on. Don't let y equals 0. Good mix of resources. Okay. We'll keep that in mind. Where am I now, actually? I'm at y equals 9. That's not too bad. It's not too far off from 0. But I just hit a cave, and that's the dream, right? Oh my god, that was a fucking full-ass brick of copper. Not even like a ore. It was a fucking... a box. Let me peep up here. Just give a little peeps. Yeah, it's shit up here. Oh, iron. Never mind. I take it back. It's not shit. Except for the water. That part's shit. actually goes further. And then back around. James Molinar, welcome. It's unmodded. It's Optifine, just shaders. That's all I've got going on here. It is a vanilla hardcore survival world with some nice shaders to make it look nice. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, the cost of chicken food has also gone up, as is, you know, everything's gone up. So it's costing, you know, like $20 a bag, but especially during the spring and summer months, the chickens don't need quite as much feed because they eat stuff they find in the yard, bugs and weeds and shit. So, you know, it can vary. And during the summer months, they lay lots of eggs, but during the winter, they shut down completely. They don't lay any eggs, any of them, for weeks at a time. Good to see you, James. Glad you made it, man. I heard you got a week off coming up soon. That's great. I'm thinking about working from home tomorrow, even though technically I'm not supposed to. My company has not approved my work from home, my telework agreement. And the reason, of course, being the whole Donald Trump, Elon Musk, we don't like people working remotely situation. And even though I'm not a government employee, I'm a contractor, and they're worried that the government's just going to be like, nah, we don't want you to pay you if you work from home, even though it's the exact same fucking job. So it's like, but my company's taking like an aggressively conservative stance on like, well, they haven't told us what to do, but we're gonna not approve your work from home anyway. Okay, but everyone I work with is currently working from home. Like, if I go into work tomorrow, it will probably just be me in the office. Nobody else. I'm not exaggerating. I will be the only human in the office. I just don't know why I would go. I'm just working in Jira. Like, I'm just filling in reports. I don't need to be there. I don't know why I'm collecting all this copper. I must build something out of copper. Like, obviously, I have too much copper to just waste on not building. How did I get up here? What the fuck? Okay, go down this way. There we go. Much safer. And then this is a dead end too. How much iron did I pick? 4. That's not enough. I need more iron. But let me keep going here just a little bit. They shut down TDY travel too, but I've been here for the week. Yeah. Yeah, it's dumb. There are very few people who want people to go back to the office, and I'm trying not to get political, so because I don't want to. It's not why you're here. Nobody wants to watch a man bitch about politics while playing Minecraft. It's a very different stream. But like most people agree there was no productivity lost by moving remotely. And the current administration, specifically Elon Musk, said, well, Americans are upset that they're paying for people who aren't coming into the office and aren't doing work. And that's bullshit. That's bullshit. No taxpayer is like, oh, I'm so mad that some employees work from home. Like, that's not at all a thing. The only people who actually care about that are billionaires who, you know, own a bunch of expensive-ass fucking buildings in New York City, offices. I'm dying. I'm getting so angry I'm dying. And aren't, you know, they're not filled with people. That's the only people who care about work from home. I'm ranting. Fine. I don't know why I'm doing this other than to get that sweet lapis, which I want. But it's not really worth it, I don't think. UV lamp in the chicken coop they lay also. Yes, I have thought about that. If you put any lamp, lights is what they need. They start slowing down their egg production based on it turning to winter and specifically shorter days. Because then they're like, okay, well, if the days are short, then laying eggs is not productive because it'll be harder to take care of my babies. So they stopped doing it. And I thought, well, if I want eggs all year round, I just keep the lights on in their coop. I run an electric cord out there or whatever. You know, put a special lamp in there, whatever. Please let me out. But I feel like it's healthier for the chicken to have that rest cycle, to have that hibernation cycle in the winter. And my chickens are pets. They're not just for eggs. They are, you know, I like having them around. They're fun, with their own little personalities and shit. So I want them to be healthy, and I feel like giving them a break at wintertime, like their body would normally get, is the right way to go. So I don't put a light in there. Maybe if times get real bad and I need more chicken eggs in my life to make it day to day, usually stay away from lapis and diamonds until you have fortune 3. That makes sense. I mean, I still need some diamonds to get the enchanting table, but so yeah, I don't force my chickens to lay during the winter. I let them go. All right, almost done. Massive fucking underwater cave. Kinda shit. Oh, really? There we go. Okay, good enough. Oh, that was a pain in the ass just for a couple pieces of lapis. Fucking 13. I probably have some already. Alright, this is balls. Let's go up to the mountaintop to get iron. That's all I really need anyway. So, James and Slippy, who joined in a bit later, I was asking if people would be interested in jumping onto a non-2B2T Anarchy Minecraft server. Specifically, I was thinking about Simpcraft, the Mr. Beast-owned Anarchy server. To do, like, a meme base one day. Just go out to, like, you know, 2,000 or something and build a base. See if people wanted to do that for a stream, or if there was little to no interest in that. Okay. Yeah, no iron available, just a couple bits there. I'm gonna have to go to the mountain. That's the only thing that makes fucking sense. I did have some lapis, but now I've got more. Let's go. I've got everything I'm gonna need, although I could use a new axe. Blah. And I might as well make it out of iron, because, you know, why not? Slippy be down for that. I thought about doing it tonight, but I didn't have... Yeah, Fort Dick, exactly. We would build Fort Dick somewhere. I think that'd be fun. And we could just log in every couple of days. And because I can't do it on 2B2T, obviously, because the fucking queue is ridiculous. I tried getting there tonight, logged in at 4 o'clock. By 8 o'clock, I still at 120 in queue. So probably would have taken till almost midnight. Fuck that. But, you know, if Constantium is back, that might be fun as well. I like Constantium. Always been a fan of it. Okay, a lot of people are down for new Fort Dick. We could do that tonight if you guys wanted to get started tonight. I mean, it's only 9 o'clock. I've got about 2 hours left until I gotta hit the hay. If not, we could try either Saturday, if I do a stream Saturday, or next Thursday. Oh, fuck, I just made the wrong goddamn thing! I wasn't paying attention. Fuck. Alright, just give me a stone one then. Fuck me. I mean, I'm gonna use the pickaxe. It's not like I made something useless. But I specifically was trying to get an iron axe. Dumb shit. Next week, your weekends are free. Okay. Constantium is back online. Okay, let's go up to one of these fucking mountains. Try to get some iron. Shit, I can't type. It's alright, don't worry about it, man. I knew what you meant. Constantium. Padavox is in. Alright, we'll have to do it together. Obviously, if I'm doing any live streaming or planning this in a live stream and I go give chords, then everyone's gonna know it and it's not gonna last long. But I mean, is that half the fun? Who knows? We could just have a private chat channel, an invite-only thing on the Discord. Slippy's down tonight, just parkouring in Redstone World. Is everybody else down for tonight? We could end this live stream a bit early. Well, not this live, you know what I mean. And then we could decide if we want to do Constantium or if we want to go to the Mr. Beast Simpcraft server. Hello there. I'm just heading up to the mountain, trying to find some fucking ass iron. While my child screams from the other room about Marvel Rivals. If it winds up being fun and a good time, we could just keep doing it for a couple weeks or more. The fun is the building. I know, James. I know you're working night shifts, but you're always welcome to participate whenever. Like I said, if it's the kind of thing where we build a base and then keep going for more than a week, it'll still be there when you get there. And depending on when I'm home, what I'm doing, I might pop in when I'm not streaming. Alright. I know I'm up here for iron. Oh, I remember the problem here is that I started fucking sinking into the damn snow. But definitely going to pick up some coal as needed. Look at that. Iron right away. Okay. Let's see what trouble we can get up to in here. Ooh. A cave in the mountain. Leather shoes to not sink into the snow. Got it. Now that I've got an iron shovel, though, I feel like it's not quite as dangerous. It still could be bad. Oh, there's plenty of iron in here. Very excited. I don't have to worry about the snow. I can just pick the iron off the walls. Excuse me. As well as some coal to smelt it with. Alright, how about this, guys? You guys let me know if you want to do Simpcraft or Constantium. And in 20 minutes, I will finish this live stream. Spend 5-10 minutes setting up a new one. And jump into a new world. Now, the only issue with Constantium, and probably why I would go for the other one, is it is a pretty active, or was a pretty active, anarchy world where, in order to stay safe, you have to go a million blocks away. And I might still be in a ruined, wrecked base for Spectre base. So I don't know if that's going to work out even in short term. It'll be tougher to get together. I mean, I could always just kill myself, go back to spawn, leave all my shit behind. Millions out on Constantium. Yeah, that's another thing, is a lot of people are playing Constantium and don't want to have to do that. So Simpcraft is something that I'm pretty sure nobody's been playing. Yeah, see, Dirty D and Padavox both, yes, these are the points I was thinking. So let's do Simpcraft. I think the IP address is easy to find. If not, I will share it when the stream starts. Saluid saying the same thing. So in 20 minutes-ish, we will set up and we'll just do a meme base. We'll pick some chords. I'm already in Simpcraft, but I'm only like 2,000 blocks out. I'm not even that far. On the plus X highway. So you will have to get yourself out of spawn. It's not nearly as difficult as most Anarchy servers that are popular. I was able to find animals. I was able to find kelp, which, if you can get to a furnace You can smelt into, like, jerky, basically. So you can eat that. So it's definitely doable. Oh, boy. Okay. I've got the wrong thing out. There we go. Do not kill me. I have a good thing going here on this hardcore server. You fuck. Got him. Easy peasy. Barely injured. Get some more iron. Yep, okay. We've all definitely determined we're not doing Constantium because people actually use that as a server, and this is more of a meme stream where we don't have to, you know, abandon our millions of blocks away bases. Hello there. I hear you now, Enderman. I didn't bring my boat, so I can't trap him. Not even sure that works anymore. Ooh, there. That was close. Ow! Fuck. He's just gonna keep shooting me from there. He ain't coming up. He's a pussy. 27 iron's pretty good. I think that'll do. Let's just wiggle our way back home. This way. Coal. Excellent. If y'all want to get a head start while we're streaming, you can all load up Simpcraft, find the IP address. I believe you can find it easily just by searching Simpcraft, Mr. Beast, IP, whatever. You'll probably be able to log on. Spawn is an anarchy spawn. It is definitely a dangerous place that, you know, you do need to have a plan to get out. You might spawn on top of a massive obsidian roof. You might spawn, you know, with a fuck ton of water. But you guys are all professional anarchy players. You've done this shit before. You know how it works. You can get out. It ain't that difficult. Alright, while I'm on my way back... Nope, I don't have any wheat. Never mind. I was going to make a... Well, I got... Yeah, I'm fine. I was going to grab another sheep, but it's fine. Donkey? Ronk. Ronk. Mad. Alright, fuck it. It's almost nighttime. I don't want to be stuck out here with a goddamn donkey on me. Much rather have that horse anyway. Iron Golem. You've never logged into an Anarchy server, James? That's interesting. That's wild, man. I'm surprised. I thought for sure you'd been on Constantium or something. No kidding. Simpcraft.com. See, very easy. I knew it was going to be. It's run by Mr. Beast. It's not going to be fucking difficult. All right. Almost home. Let's sleep. Let's get the chicken grinder a little bit started after I smelt some of that iron that I just mined up. There we go. Boom. Boom. Now, I will mention this is, of course, Mr. Beast's brand. So, although it is an Anarchy Minecraft server, it does state that it's, quote, without the hate. So I believe that means any racist stuff won't be tolerated. Not that you guys would anyway, obviously. But that is definitely They do have some rules. It's just, mostly the same. 121.1. I was able to log in with 1.21.4. I had no trouble doing it. It didn't kick me or anything. I'm assuming there's no like major conflicts in doing that. So if I logged out here, I could log back in using the same shader pack, which I probably will do. Because shader packs are fun. Okay, we're making the iron. I'm gonna need chests. I really only need one, I think. One chest, one funnel. Hopper, that's what I meant. I do have all my armor, so that's good. Okay, I think I need to sleep. Yeah, I don't have a hack client either. I'm just vanilla. It's ++, Brandon. I haven't decided. We could pick just a random chord or just walk until we see something decent. I know that 2000 is still mostly destroyed, but you will be able to find wood and food by the time you get there. I did, and I'm setting up like a little mini base there. Okay, we've got 10 more minutes. What's a hack client? A hack client is a great way to get your IP address stolen and passwords and fucking your base chords, if nothing else. All right, let me chow on some bread. All right, Hopper. Here's how this works, right? God damn it. Okay, the chickens need to be on that. I want to be able to hit them with a sword. In order to hit them with a sword, I need them to be stuck there and there be an opening. So that should take care of that. I can hit them with the sword through that opening, thus killing them, dropping their meat into this chest. And of course, every time they lay an egg, it should go into this chest. Now, they are chickens, they're short, but I think they're still going to be stuck there. If not, I'm going to have to come up with a new plan. More bricks. Okay, I'm all out of deep slate bricks, but that's okay. I can make more. Okay, now, at this point, I just need to put the chickens in there. And that's it. It's a pretty simple concept. There's not a lot going on with a chicken farm. I fell. Okay, and then I can build around it. Oh, that's right. This is regular ass deep slate. Fuck. That's fine. Okay. All right, let's see if we can bring a couple of chickens over here. There are some nearby. Full vanillas, totally fine. That's what I'm playing in, just, with the shader pack. It's not that hard. The one, I did bump into one person there while I was playing. He was in chat going, "Where is everybody?" And I'm like, "I'm at these coordinates." I gave him my exact chords, figuring I didn't give a shit because it was Simcraft and not, something I cared about. And he showed up like a minute later. He was like, "I was actually really close," and just gave me some food. Just like a little tiny bit of food. So, I mean, it's a bit laid back, mostly. It's still anarchy. Yeah, go to +2K, and then from there, we'll find a nearby area that is okay to build something at. And we'll build Fort Dick. with all the classic dickishness. All right, you. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. There we go. All right, our first chicken is in. We need at least one more so we can breed them. And it looks like he is stuck there. Yes, perfect. Chicken grinders are easy. No redstone required. Just the clever placement of blocks. And there's another chicken. There's another chicken over here. And an egg. All right. Come with me, chickens. There's yet another chicken. The more chickens, the better. Get me started quicker on breeding them. Now, because the intention is to slaughter the chickens, and because eggs have a variable chance to actually drop a new chicken, at some point, I'm going to want to make it a 2-tier chicken breeder grinder so that I can keep some chickens up top and breed them together, make sure that I have enough, you know, to repopulate at least 2 chickens left before I slaughter them all. But for now, I'll just get these in here and get the eggs. And when I've got enough eggs that the chance of getting at least 2 chickens is pretty high, I'll slaughter them and get the meat and the feathers. There we go. So, now that the chickens are in here, right? I've got 5 in there. I can see them here. I can give them seeds. And they pop out baby chickens. I can't quite get all of them, but I got enough that I should get another baby chicken. There you go. Okay, the baby chickens apparently are too small. I didn't realize that was an issue. Maybe they won't come out if... No, they're definitely going to come out. That's fine. I suppose I can always shove them back in. Look, this is a... He wanted to die! He went out there on his own! Wild. Absolutely wild. Okay. So essentially what I'll do is I'll create a second chicken breeding thing up on top here and have like a gate that I can open and close, and water will push the chickens in here. So I breed them up here, I push them in here to be, you know, slaughtered or whatever. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It's quite possible to, you know, using hoppers and other shit to get the eggs to come down in here. Look, we've got one in there already. Okay, let's wrap this up. I can breed from the top, yes. I just thought it would be easier to do it from down there. And it is. It's not too bad. But yeah, I can stand above and shove seeds in their mouths that way. That was my original plan. Okay, let's go ahead and put everything away. Get ready for our switch over. I'll do a couple of things, including take the dogs out and make sure my kids are all in bed and all that shit. And then we'll start a new series on Simcraft. Let me go ahead and save and quit here. Okay, so for those of you who are here and not going to stay because it's late, you're going to be heading to work soon, James, or you're watching the VOD and have no interest in watching me play on Anarchy Minecraft on some, you know, random server that you've never heard of. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. For those of you who are going to be here for the next part, where we have a group get together and build Fort Dick 6.0, 6.9. We'll call it 6.9. I like that. It's funny. Fort Dick 6.9 on Simcraft. Then I'll be back in about 10 to 15 minutes. James, thanks for coming, man. I appreciate it. I'm glad to hear you're doing all right. I had an issue earlier with some friends of mine. I'm sure if you've watched my channel and saw my last 2B2T video, you know what's going on with that. And very briefly, for those of you who don't know, we did make contact with Casual MC. He was not happy to hear from me. So respecting his wishes, I'm just going to leave him alone. We're still trying to get in contact with Makairu Mine. We got a lead on that. And we know a lot less about him than we did Casual. Casual gave one of us a lot of information about who he was, and then ignored them completely when they reached out to him, and that's how this whole thing came about. But he's doing okay. That's all we really cared about. All we really wanted to know was that he was alive and well. And now that we know that, we're going to respect his privacy and then let him go his separate ways. And I have a feeling Makairu Mine is the same. That he's all right, physically alive, but wants to be left alone. And that's fine. Chords to go to, Dirty D. Head to 2K2K, meet up with anybody who's there, find somewhere nearby that you can build trees, plants, animals, whatever you've got. I will meet up with you in a couple of minutes. I'll be there in about 10 to 15 minutes. I'll see you guys next time!
Thanks for watching Doctor Zombie.